How's it going? It is the Super 20p Arcade Challenge, where you can have as many practice goes as you want. I took 0, and as soon as you press record, that is your run. And it's a familiar face this week. We have got Blazing Star. So Blazing Star, yes, it's one we did on the old RetroTech 120p challenge. Was I good at it then? No. Am I good at it now? No. Yeah, it's a game that anyone can play. It's basically R-Type again. That kind of game. If you know what that's like, then you'll know what this is like. But yeah, so yeah, it's on the challenge this week. So basically the challenge is a load of old people on Facebook. We've got this challenge where we all play an arcade game. We put in 2 credits and we see how far we can get, or see who gets the highest score. And this week, yeah, we've got this. It's a shoot 'em up of some renown. It was a late one for the Atari, the Neo Geo, in 1998. It was released by SNK. It was developed by Yumikoto. It's the sequel to Polestar, and it plays, as I say, very, very much like R-Type. It is an R-Type like game. So it came out on the Neo Geo home console, which was its only kind of physical release, but it also ended up coming up later on in the more recent times on virtual consoles for like the Wii, the Switch, PS4, the Xbone, and it was part of a 2015 Humble Neo Geo 25th anniversary bundle. So but I don't know why I always read them out, because I know if you're playing these, you've got these on a file on MAME. Let's all be honest about it. We'll get in trouble and Nintendo will probably hit us around the bum, even though we rarely play any Nintendo arcade games. Yes, that's where this is from. I'm playing it on MAME. You may well have a cabinet of this in your house. I doubt it, unless you're like Richie Rich. But yeah, it's a really good game actually. It's one of the better shoot 'em ups this type, because it's a little bit forgiving. That's not to say that I get very far in it. It's just it's one of those ones that it doesn't punish you too much if you take a hit, because in a lot of these type of games, as you know, if you take a hit, then you lose all your weaponry, and you don't want that, do you? Very bright, very colourful, lots of big robot-y villains. Look at that sky. Oh, red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in morning, global warming. There's dead sheep in morning, wasn't it? Damn it. I always get all the jokes wrong. That's why I struggle to get over 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, let's talk about, if you're new to the channel, you may not know this, but I use this as an excuse to fill up the airtime, talking about matters of a sexual nature. And this week we are going to look at, because the name of the game is Blazing Star, so let's talk about the hottest stars of adult entertainment from 2024. And the way we're going to get this information is by looking at the P Hub. I think you know what that means. The P Hub listing of their top 6 most searched for stars from last year. Yes, I'm saying 2024 because the end of 2025, as the time of recording, has not happened yet. Will I return to this next year? Maybe. I'd need a name that's a bit punny that I can take advantage of. But I would imagine the list, well, there'll be some people the same on that list, because there's a lot of people on this list. I think I've done this before from like 2022 or 2023. And a lot of the same names came up. So at number 6 is our only male participant in this list, a chap by the name of Alex Adams. At number 5, the 5th most searched for P star of 2024 was Eva Elfie, who was a blonde Russian temptress. Then at number 4, we've got Chicago native Lana Rhodes. And then we've got at number 3, Violet Myers, a younger lady who the young'uns would describe as thick. You know, where they spell it THICC. Declining educational standards, I don't know. Number 2 is Abella Danger, who's a Miami-born lady who's 29 years old, also directs her own adult films. And at number 1, we've got an Australian going by the name of Angela White. And Dakota Rampen of the Sexual Wellness Centre described Angela thusly: Angela White's versatility is part of the reason why she's a fan favourite. Her ability to step into any role, any position, and meet her fellow performers with enthusiasm and presence makes for a superb viewing experience. Sort of reviewing her like a hotel. Also, what she doesn't mention is she's got great big norks, which always helps, right? Good. I'm glad we've dealt with that particular matter. I'm sure you will feel educated and filled in, much like Angela. So good. What have I got coming up on the channel this week? I have got, going from one very, very sexy person to another, Noel Edmonds. Noel Edmonds is coming up. I've got a review of perhaps one of the snidiest bits of software I've ever encountered, the PSP version of Teleaddicts. And there's a bit of a spoiler coming up. Basically, the PSP version of Teleaddicts, it's one of those, it's exactly the same layout as one of those DVD games from 2010, but it's more expensive and on a UMD. And apparently the PS2 one is exactly the same. So, and might be the DS one as well. That was exactly the same as well. So yeah, it's it boils my ire a little bit. I finally lost a life there. Don't worry, they all come in quick succession now. But yes, Teleaddicts, not a great game, unlike this. Yeah, worth having a look at some of the other runs on this. I think you'll see people getting a bit further than I do. It's, as I say, one of those shoot 'em ups that is a kindly sort, and I wouldn't expect people to struggle too much. Is it one of the ones I suspect that people might finish? No, I don't think someone will finish it. I could be wrong. It's very rare we get an arcade game that one of us can finish on 2 credits, mainly because we're not very good at games, but a lot of the time because, yes, it's very hard to do. Arcade games aren't designed for any other purpose than that. So, yeah, I would expect people to get at least to level 4, maybe some to level 5. You often find that someone who picks the game tends to be fairly good at it, unless you're me, where I pick games because they sound funny. Last week on the wheel, I put Streaker, which was a game about a nudist. So yeah. That's another thing. You're probably too late to win the competition. Now, we've got this competition going where the person with the most points after a year will lift a trophy purchased by the great Real Generic team, and congratulations to him on reaching 1 million views in the last couple of weeks. But you still will get to, if you join in now, 1, meet some lovely people. 2, get to play some games maybe that you're really good at, or maybe that you haven't played before. But whether you win or lose, you can basically, as long as you take part the previous week, Devil's Ring, Demon's Ring even, misses, you get to basically put your name down and say, can we have this next week? And it goes onto the wheel, and if you're lucky enough to get selected, we get to see one of your games that you've picked. So yeah, so even if you've not taken part in the challenge before, have a look. I'll put a link down below to the it's in the Retro Tech group, to the challenge. And yeah, really good way to meet some lovely people, and to see some people considerably better at games than yourself, of course, because I am not good at games. I get shirty with them. So yeah, I might nick the David Birdsall name. David Birdsall plays games badly because I too play them very, very badly indeed. Look at all this colourful range of robots. Someone's been to the car paint place, haven't they? Crikey. But that's the end of my go. That's sad, isn't it? I'm sure you were enjoying listening to me waffle as I shoot down spaceships, but you can now get to watch me put my name in to the high school table, which is great, isn't it? But you know what? I'm going to stop speaking so you can watch that. But yeah, come back next week and we'll have some more games for you, I'm sure. What's next in the 20p Arcade Challenge? Who knows? Ooh, like, subscribe, and Kay, thanks, bye.